Alright guys, in this video we have two S2000s coming in, a supercharged CR, and then a K24 EP3, and then stay tuned for the end. We're going to have the very first Motocompacto race. This is Jeff's EP3. It's got a K24. We built this car about 4 years ago. It's been to the Dragon at least 3 times, so you can't see it. It's the radiator. This is like old times, George.
Yeah.
This is you right here. This was you.
This was me.
You was in this. Car. Jeff, you need a battery. There it is. The crack. It's pretty obvious there, but you see this kind of looking. It's got that really dry rotted look. Should be able to take this hose off, this hose off, and then the one on the bottom, and unplug the fans. Got lunch. I got us a little treat. Strawberry and mango smoothie from Wawa. New coil radiator in there. Fluid almost sucked down.
Alright, since we're working on my old Civic, I take it back to about 4.5–5 years ago where I worked on it with my son at the house. And we threw some stuff away, so got the radiator here and yeet! Hopefully he sees this. Yeah, just back straight back would be good.
Hear how good this sounds? This is a 3-inch exhaust that we built for this car. Hear it? Inline resonator and a twin loop muffler. Perfect, no drone at all. Listen to that. Sounds great. Alright, so I don't know if you watched this video. This is when we were building Jeff's Civic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Look.
What the heck is she doing?
Scarlett, I got you a coffee. You see?
Look.
She's my little circus dog. Look at her. They
Right.
really hooked you up.
Get ready for the sound effects.
All right. It's cream. It's what they put on top of your coffee when you get like the white chocolate mocha or...
Are they supposed to eat that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Esther. And thank you to viewers like you. Hey, good morning. So much for one car at a time. You remember I said one car at a time? Yeah. Anyway, this one is a friend of mine's. This one just came in from out of state and it's here early, so it's chilling. This one is done. We're going to put this into the shop, and this one is going to be on another video. Any idea what this is? By this? You guys are going to have no clue. This one could possibly be one of my favorites. Yellow stitch wheel, yellow shift boot, yellow steering seat belts. Very cool. Very mellow sounding. So last year we went to Bimini and we ended up on Radio Beach and met a guy called Coconut Brian's that had a bar there, and we asked for a bucket of beers. The only bucket he had was this industrial looking bucket, and we said, you know what, we're going to make some buckets and send them to you. 8 months later, he finally got the buckets. For some reason, they got caught up in customs, but here they are on the beach at Bimini at his bar, Coconut Brian's. If you're in that neighborhood, check him out and go buy a bucket of beer. It's early morning and the sun is just coming up, even though it's freezing cold. Quick glimpse on the outside right here. This one came all the way from North Carolina. So I've said so many times in the video, I don't take this stuff lightly. Someone has traveled a long way. We're only doing some minor things to this. I'm going to show you in this video what we're doing, but it's one of the most important jobs there is. Not to mention, it's here, so we treat it like the most important car there is. This one is on the roster today. We have another one that's coming in just for an oil change and a tiny oil leak. We're going to basically look at that and find out what that is. All right, so this one has been supercharged for a while now, and the leak, best I can guess, is that fitting down there. It's not going to focus because it's in the hole, but basically the drain going into the pan. It's got a -8 45, similar to this, but it's the swivel style like this. There is an O-ring in here. If I can kind of demonstrate that, see how it moves on there. It's a swivel. They have an O-ring in there. We use the Red Horse brand, which I think is a really good quality fitting. I don't know what fitting that is, but it's probably one of the off-brand ones, and that's the ones I see leaking. So let's pull it in, look under it. We're going to change that fitting, just check that that is the leak, and then do an oil change.
The hose there.
This is the hose that came off it, and it's rock hard, but you see how it's no longer rubber. It feels like PVC. This was the fitting that I've seen leak occasionally. You see how it's got like a fit-in, like an O-ring in there. It swivels on there. This is a push lock, by the way. It is Dayco, and it says push on.
Yeah.
So this is by Red Horse. This is one of our favorite brands. We've been using this for a number of years, and it's proven to be really, really good quality. And the fitting that we're going to put on this end is not going to be one of those flexible style. It's going to be a rigid style. It's still a push on right there. It doesn't swivel. It's just this part that moves, which is obviously the nut portion, and it tightens that flare. OEM filters, we do have them in the store, by the way, and if you buy it, it's going to come with a new drain washer ready on it. Esther puts all these together and tapes them. This is the Civic one. I don't know where the S2000 one is right now, but we're redesigning it. These are some that we've been working on. This one we tested to destruction just to see how much power it takes to break it, and it's a lot. So these are going to be a one-piece billet. They're going to fit this absolutely perfect. So you're not going to worry about slipping. It's going to be a one-hand operation. If you've dealt with the Honda one, when you put the tool on in a one hand, it would often walk off the filter when you come to loosening them. When we talk about a one-hand operation, meaning that when you put your socket in here and pulling it, you don't need to put pressure this way. The Honda one tends to walk off.
Do you?
No. That's the precisionness of the tool. That's one of the reasons we're making tiny changes.
Exactly. That's why this isn't for sale yet, because we're going to make it perfect.
It's not going to be right. These are not 100% right. Basically, they're not perfectly round. This tool is 100% round. Well, what we found is these, depending on which filter you get, this one has a dent in it. Depending on which one, depending on which one you get, these are either looser or tighter. So we need to add a little bit of tolerance in there with our tool, which is one of the reasons we changed it. Don't panic, that dent isn't going to hurt anything. On the side of the filter right here, it tells you the actual torque spec, which this filter should be tightened. As you see, it's 15 to 18 foot-pounds. And these, if you look in the Honda book, these numbers correlate to the tightening sequence. You basically put it on until it stops, and the book will show you how much to turn that. I'm going to go ahead and show you, but that's one of the reasons you use a tool to put this back on too. These cars are notorious for filters vibrating loose and then spraying oil everywhere, which is definitely not a good thing because the header is right there. Retainers and keepers, so we're changed it over to the AP2s, intake and exhaust. It seems like there's a lot of information out there on the internet. Some people believe it's just one side of the retainers are bad, and the other people think it's just the other. Well, keep in mind the retainers are the same part number. The intake cam has almost the same lift as the exhaust. The geometry is pretty much the same, intake to exhaust, so I don't know where that information comes from. It's like saying number one spark plug goes bad, but number two doesn't. Anyway, it's about the same kind of labor to do the intake and exhaust at the same time, so you may as well just do it. That's the way we do it. And of course, a complete valve cover gasket kit and a fresh valve adjustment. We are going to do spark plugs at the same time, and he has supplied a clutch master cylinder. This one is leaking. I'm going to go in there and confirm it. First thing to do is check, see how bad the fluid is. This gets pretty dirty over time. I see right there, it looks like chocolate. It's really, really common for this. We do so many master cylinders, and the problem is when this goes bad, your clutch isn't getting full travel and often goes out of adjustment, and you can wear out the clutch because you're not disengaging the clutch enough, and you can also damage the transmission. Let's go on the inside and I'll tell you and show you what to look for here. So you can actually look up on the clutch pedal right here. Obviously you know which one the clutch pedal is. Follow that up, and this is the back side of the Master. So it's pretty common to get like a greasy look to that. Let me see if I can zoom in. But when it has fluid dripping out, clear fluid, that's when you know it's leaking. This one doesn't look too bad, but it's something that he supplied. He wants it done right. There's one of the pedal buttons right there. You see in the top left of the screen, it's white. That's the easy one to get to. That is the cruise control disable switch. That's the easy one to get to. The hard one is above that, so when we do the Master, we pretty much take the whole pedal out. And then the one on the brake is for the brake lights, which I can't get my head in there. You can see up there. This is the clutch pedal when you remove it. It's not too difficult to remove. You got the two bolts right there. They're 12s. And then one that's a little harder to see that goes straight up. and then these two plugs that are color coordinated, so you're not going to mess them up. This is the one that most people replace because that's the easiest one to see. What you don't see is that one that's hiding way up at the top. So some people can get in there. I cannot. I take the pedal out. I think it's much easier than spending the day under the dash right there. So this is how you would look at it in the car. And that is the pedal button way up there. So it's all behind the fuse box and up in the wiring. This is what the new one looks like. We do carry these in the store. We sell them in a pack of 3, so it's enough to do all of them in your S2000. These are the genuine Honda ones. We don't use the aftermarket ones, the eBay ones, the ones that look just like the real thing that either you can't get it in or it falls out. We use the genuine Honda one. This is how much you got to take off to do the retainers and keepers. So like we mentioned, to do one side and the other side, you may as well do them together. I'll see if I can get a close-up right here. We've handled so many of these, it's pretty obvious to us which ones are which, but you see it's very thin on the edge of the EP1s. This is very thin, and these are notorious for cracking. Some believe it's due to over revving, some think it's age. So the brake, same thing, follow the brake pedal up, and you see it's right there. It's a pretty easy one to do. So the two bottom ones are the ones that usually commonly get replaced. Now it's out, you can see it. You see a little bit of the fluid coming out of there. Well, it's normal to have a little bit of grease in there, but when you see it actually shiny like that, and they will drip out, you can see it building. This is what a factory one looks like. So it does come with factory grease. So if you see it greasy and looking kind of dirty, you know, that's just from the dust in the car. It will look greasy, but it's actually the fluid dripping. You can kind of see it right there. This one wasn't too bad, but it was definitely leaking. We've seen it where it'll soak the carpet and even soak the floor mats back there. This one isn't too bad, but definitely a good time to change it. All done. All the exhaust valves were a little bit tight. New retainers and keepers, new spark plugs, new LHT stainless bolts right there. New master. Everything's good. We're going to pump it a couple of times, double check it. Got full pedal travel. Alright, now we are good. It's always good to run it a few times, then top it up, then put the cap on, and then this one is good to go. Alright, all set. We're going to test drive it, and then we can call him and get him on the way. We actually finished it a little earlier than we anticipated, so he can get back on the road. So I just had a truck pick up the ZC engine transmission. This will be on another video, by the way, a friend of mine's car. All right, if you guys can answer the color code on this car and the color code on this car, you'll get a thumbs up at the end of the video. Everything good? Sweet. All right. All right, Jeff, I showed you how to do this.
This is only my second.
I give you a full instructional video how to do this. I should have made this a real-time video.
This stupid button over here.
Ah, yeah, that'll get you.
I was like, how is it you unfold this again?
Yeah. Everything is a double lock.
Wait, are they all like that? The color? Like the
cam
brown? Oh, that's nice.
That's luxury. That's Porsche leather right there.
They're not all
Porsche.
red Honda label.
He's already modified it. Can't leave anything alone.
I put the two-stage motor, electric motor in it.
And you see this?
W25
And he leaves the charging port open to make sure that you gas guys can see that it's electric. Look at this. It's Motocompacto meat. I feel bad. I'm part of the scooter gang in my neighborhood. I don't even have mine here.
Gang.
I'm keeping mine kind of nice.
I brought some stuff for you guys. You gotta see my license plate.
I want to see my license plate.
Oh, did you guys both
yours.
order plates? Of course.
Look at mine.
Of course. Here.
Oh my god, it is.
Look at it. Yeah.
Oh, it gets bad.
Check out the license.
That is awesome. That is so sweet.
What'd you make?
I feel bad I didn't bring mine.
You didn't bring yours?
I didn't bring it.
Who's number 3?
It fits in the trunk. Come on.
Oh, that's me?
That's you.
I brought my boss's bike. I forgot.
This is mine freshly wrapped. As you saw, Christian just made me some Honda letters to go in there and the license plate. I'll show you that at the end. The Motocompacto 100. All right, so we got right over here, full charge. Jeff, full charge?
I'm not.
I'm not, so I will lose.
You're 1 bar down. That's all right. Take your shoe off. You'll be about the same. So we're going to do a drag race right now. 3 of them. Are you going to start this and go a right lap around? Which way are you going to go? Do a full lap.
Okay.
Then I can film the winner.
We start at the cone all the way around.
All right, let's do it. We'll line you up. Somebody's going to flag you and start, and then we'll do a full circle. This is going to break the internet. This is the viral video right here.
Is this cone right here?
All right, start at the orange cone. Don't hit the red Corvette. That's the one to avoid. Don't hit that car.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I gotta warm them up.
All right, somebody want to flag this race?
I'll do it.
Top Gun, you want to stand and do a Fast and Furious style?
No push, I am.
Usually not doing fast.
Is everybody on level 2? Make sure we're all the same speed.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any excuses that the tarmac. These guys don't have lights on, which is a bit of a cheat right here, but I'm not going to say anything about that.
I have a low battery.
All right, you ready? You going to flag it?
Flash the light. You ready?
All right. Look at Del Sal Christian go. That thing is fast. That thing is fast. Look at him. He's got like 20 Motocompacto. Look at this. That thing is a freak. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
They biffed it?
I'm not kidding you.
Are they okay?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. We have a wreck. Uh-oh. We have a wreck. What happened?
This isn't good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Everybody's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we crashed.
How did you crash? What did you crash?
I cut him off and then obviously ended up in the wrong lane.
You ended up over here?
I turned a little.
Holy crap. This is the first wreck on a
missed the
compactor.
road.
The first Motocompacto 100 has already been a wreck. The handle.
You okay? Yeah, I'll make it. I'll survive.
You scraped up, Jeff? You all right?
I hit my shoulder pretty hard.
Yeah? Let's see. Since you have
You
this.
got some blood showing. You gotta wash your hands, go inside, and go clean up a little bit.
We'll be all good.
Holy crap. Good.
No, I hit my shoulder.
You sure you're all right, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I will hurt tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you will.
Oh my god.
Crap.
Dude, I like looked back and I just saw you like already on the ground and then Aaron just
Yo, I had nowhere to go.
flipped like over the curb.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Well, we were trying to keep this one original.
You know what? If this was Christian's, I'd buy it because there's something freaky about it. It's that high bar badge has made that thing so fast. Oh well, this is memories, guys.
Plus
We didn't want to see anybody get hurt, but you know, a race is a race, guys.
kilowatts.
That's it.
Kilowatts.
Or roll.
Yeah, I hit here.
It's like ripped up the top.
That's why I feel it in the rib cage because I hit it here. And I went kind of,
All right, guys. Next race: helmets, gloves, leathers,
Did it like
boots.
how did it?
So I was on the inside lane, and I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Wow, this thing is nuts. Okay, so in all seriousness, glad everybody was okay. The Motocompacto 100, maybe we'll do it again. I need to bring mine out. Talking of mine, let's get mine put together. All right, so this is mine right here. This is the wrap. We had Pat the Stripe guy do it. Look how cool this is. It's kind of like a blue carbon fiber going over to like a blue diamond plate with the LHT. Of course, my other ride is an S2000. I know grammatically it's supposed to be my other ride is a S2000. It just sounds like a little bit weird. I failed English, so to me, my other ride is an S2000. Well, Christian made these for me. It's got the LHT tag right here. Let me close that door. It keeps whipping. And this is really cool. It's raised. The Florida tag right there. You saw Jeff has the EV tech. And he made me the Honda letters right here, so it makes the Honda stand out. I'm going to go ahead and install those right now. So I'm so impressed with these letters. We're having them made. We're going to have them in black, blue, and red. You're going to be able to purchase them in the LHT store, lhtperformance.com. You will get a pair. One set will do one Honda Motocompacto. So if you buy a set, you'll have the letters for the left and the right. What a cool way to really show off that you're riding a Honda. The fact that they fit so nice, I think this should be an option through the dealership. Anyway, they're an option through LHT Performance. Check them out, lhtperformance.com. Get your set today. I didn't know this. My light always points at the street lights and it gives you basically no idea what's going on. You see, everybody else has moved.
Well, they also wrecked theirs last night. Slide up and down.
Oh, there it
There
goes.
it is.
Christian found that out. I think mine was just stiff. So mine was pointing up in the air, so now I can put a little bit more on the ground, see what's going on. All right, so these letters fit absolutely money. I know I'm getting a little bit silly with a scooter, but you know what? It's fun. We will be doing another race. There will be another Motocompacto 100. It's going to be bigger and better, and maybe we'll invite more people in and have a full race series. So there it is. There's my Motocompacto. See you in the next video. Don't forget, enjoy your cars, enjoy your Motocompacto, and enjoy whatever you do.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away.
All right, look at Del Sol, Christian, go. That thing is fast.
I don't even want to talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways.
That thing is fast. Look at him, he's got like...
I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I've been swayed.